Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, TV Out of Control. Hey, today, I don't have nothing much planned, big scene, but I just wanted to encourage you guys. I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you very much. You're welcome. If you're new here in this channel, subscribe me, check me out on my other channel. Look at all my channels, the older ones you look at those. And if you want to check more of me, go check me on TikTok. I'm in Instagram, but I don't use Instagram that much. But I'm in TikTok a lot, so you can check me on TikTok. I do a lot of music, videos, all kind of scenes. I do dances, and also when I put all that stuff, I put that in on YouTube and everything. But I just want to say, get you guys every day. I want to say, get you guys hanging there for me, the good times, to the bad times. Thank you very much that all the things you've done for me. Thank you the encouragings. I mean, just stuck by me. And if I don't get anybody, that's okay. Because you know what? I'm here just to be there for you guys, to encourage you guys, to enjoy life and have fun. You know, it's been a tough year in my life. It's been tough years and it's been a hard year. And I just feel, you ever had that feeling and you have that tough years and hard time? And I, just losing my two parents is the hardest thing. I just lost my dad. I lost my dad 2008. 2000, no, sorry, kick back, 2018, and then last year I just lost my mom. Last year, 2020, no, 21, and it's hard to know that I lost my mom. All of this, and it's really a challenge for me. So I just want to say, get you guys stand by me and all the things that I've been through a lot. Um, and I have not get the movie, and I have my movie yet to get it ready because my computer, so I had to wait to get it down, fixed, and everything. But I think I'm actually almost done everything. I just need to put a little touch up and everything, but everything is doing really well. I just wanted to come in here and talk to you guys for a minute, just really encourage you guys some scenes, because maybe you guys going through some same scenes I go through sometimes every day. You doubt yourself. You feel yourself. You don't know what to do. Sometimes you get a panic attack. Sometimes you feel sad. Sometimes you just feel like you just don't know what to do because you just feel like you're alone, like a Leia, and you just don't have anybody to encourage you. So if you like me, I feel like empty, alone, like a shell. You're not alone. You got God. And sometimes you feel like, okay, I got God. But every time I sick or tired, I know what it feels like. God was in your side. And sometimes you do get sick or tired. You get sick or tired, you don't want just your family. You don't want just your friend. You don't want just your you don't want just God in your life. You want somebody is be there and companionship, and you sometimes you feel alone sometimes. I don't blame you. I know what it feel like. I know what it feel like when you feel like alone and you don't know what to do. You got a life. You go work every day. Got a job every day, but you do the same thing over and over. But you feel like it's nothing changed. You just get tired, and you just feel like I don't have nobody to courage. I don't have a somebody to encourage me, and then you explain to your friends and you explain to your family, but sometimes your family don't understand because they don't understand you how you feel, because it's like they're not in that place, because they're thinking that you don't need this, you don't need a person, you don't need the aggravation. It's really, you get really pissy when people say that to you because you don't know how to I know because I've been there. I know what I feel like. I've been a harder relationship in life, and it's been a harder choices I make in my life, but don't make mistakes in life. You make those mistakes, you gotta keep going. But like I said, you're not alone, and like you ever need, I'm right here. God's right there, and we could be each other like this. We could be each other like best friends, or somebody to be there. you know I used to feel like when I feel alone and I feel empty inside, And sometimes I don't feel like nobody understand how I feel. Like you don't get it. You think I'm happy, but I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. There's times I'm not happy. There's times I feel like, why, why me? I'm like it's probably emotional for me. Like right now, I'm getting emotional right now because I feel like it's like nobody get it. You could tell people in your face and blow your face, but they're not gonna understand because you know what, they don't understand that because they have somebody. Your best friend has somebody. Your family don't understand you because you know they can't because they're in love. When I put them in love, they can't explain it to you because they're happy because you're alone. And so if you're alone and I'm alone and you're alone and there's 1,000 people in this world alone all the time. And I know what it feels like, you know? Don't get it wrong, I know what it feels like. Because sometimes you feel like you lost something. I lost my best friend, I lost my lover, I lost my everything. I lost my mama, you know? She was everything to me. She was a courage person in my life, you know? And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be telling the truth of this whole thing. I've never been happy since in my in 19. Actually half of my life I was never happy. In my teenagers I was never happy. I mean there was part of me happy, but there was never happy at times. In my 20s, in my 21, all my 20s and my 30s, I was never happy. Half of my 30s, I was never happy. And I'm gonna be honest, because this is how I feel. Because I feel like I'm in the shell. And sometimes I feel like, you know, like, I feel frustrated. I feel like, why everybody get the fairy tale? And there's a song I wrote called Fairy Tale, but, I can't, I code it, but it's in another music. It's in my editor. I can't save it somehow, so I'll have to figure out save or something. But I'll get that song out for you to hear. It's called Fairy Tale. And it's about why everybody get the fairy tale dream. Why they get the fairy tale and I don't get it. And then the end it say, everybody get the fairy tale, but I don't get it. And so what it means that fairy tale, everybody go home for somebody and I go sit in the bench all night, day and night. So they get to go home. They open that door, they go straight out, and their family's waiting for them, and they get to go home, and I get to stay bench. And so what? That's the title. That's the song I wrote. If you go look at the song I wrote, it was like I don't know, a couple years back. I don't know what the date, but there's a song about that. But this is the new version of the song. It's about that he's waiting. And she's waiting for him to come. And she found her. But you the one. But she's almost in the door. But he's not the one. He's almost. He said, I'm your one. I'm the one. But half of that door, he's not the one. So if that person in your life is not the one for you, you wait for the right person is in your way. Don't go across the door yet till you think it's the right person for you. Don't go making choices and think it's okay and you're in a hurry. Don't rush love in the waking time because you think it's all right. It's not. And you know what I do every night? I pray. And this is my help for you guys, but maybe I pray every night for my husband that he come find me. And so I pray for him, and it's good when you tell it to God, to you and yourself, to God and the stars. It's good because telling your friends, telling your family, they're not gonna understand it. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," but then they're gonna say, "Whatever," you know. They don't get you, so you can't expect somebody gonna get you and think that you want it, you know. And you know what? Don't worry. Just pray every night. That's helped me. Like I do quotes too, like quote pictures, and I think I talked about it before. But write something quote and put it on your, and just put it your on your wall, and just every wake up every morning to say, you know, and just wake up, and then and wake up in the morning to say I love you, Jesus, like I love you, Jesus. Wake up every morning to say that to Jesus, because that's one thing you can wake up to, and then when I wake up, after I wake, I say I love you, Jesus, and I say good morning, honey, wherever you are. Good morning, husband. In the night I say good night, husband. Sweet dreams. And I do that. Just to encourage my faith, to encourage my head that he's on his way. Your person is on the way. Just gotta keep breathing it. And so I've been doing that for a while now. Just started doing it, and every time, and I've been doing it since in my 30s, half of my 30s and my 20s, half of my 20s. And I just say that because every night I go to bed, I pray for him. And there's times I don't pray for him because I forget sometimes. There's times I forget to say I love you, Jesus, because I forget sometimes. But you ever gotta think positive. Mind yourself to say that to yourself, to Jesus, to give yourself a breathe. And I know what it feel like. I know what it feel like. Cause you feel like it's not fair. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of serving myself. I'm tired of wish somebody to be there to serve for me. If you're a single mother, if you're a single raising kids, it's harder. I know my mom been there for so many times. Or if you're single and you're tired, that you just wish somebody's there when you don't have kids. If you're sick or tired, laying around, just, oh, I gotta do this. I wish somebody to come out and go to the kitchen and make me something and serve me up or something. Come here, rub my feet. Come rub my ankle. Come scratch my back. Give me some special love. It's that. I know what I feel like. You want that. You want something like that because you feel empty and I know it's sad when you're feeling sick, when you feel like you feel sick, when you get a cold or something, you don't want to get up and do it, but you have to because you got nobody to do it for you. I know the fear. Because sometimes you just don't want to do all that. You want somebody to whip your faith up, to whip up your spirit up, and sometimes you can't do it. You don't have nobody. So I just quote some stuff, picture and say pictures I do. I find pictures in the quote and I just put up there and I just put up pictures and just put up in my wall and I just look at it every day and wake up in the morning and say encouraging because you get tired, you get burned out encouraging stuff in yourself and you just don't have the courage. So you got something the courage to say that to you because you're tired every day. And I'm tired every day, and I'm still tired. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired living like this. I'm tired just me and my family and God. I love all of them. Don't get me wrong, I do. But just times I can't stand it no more. I just wish somebody's in my sight sometimes. I just wish I had my buddy, my best friend, my sidekick to be right there next to me, to fight my battles sometimes. And sometimes you just can't get that sometimes. So you just gotta get what you get. You have to be grateful for what you get. And sometimes God will fight your battles. God will be there for you. And I know it's hard. I know it's tiring. You don't want that, but I just hold on a little more. It's like a pie or cake. You just can't just eat it all the way. It's not always done yet. It's not always done yet. You have to let it cook all the way. Because when you cook it all the way, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth to cook all that just the time you cook that. It tastes better. You just can't rush food that quick. You just can't rush love. You can't rush things. You can't rush the things progress. You just have to wait. It sucks, okay? It sucks, okay? I know what I feel like. It's the same way to me, and people go through every day going through that. and just hold on. You got you got people in your life care about you, but I know you don't like it because nobody can get flat, and I know the same way to me. But you got me, you got God. So if you ever need, I'm right here. I'm right here. If you're going through a tough time, I'm right here. Don't, don't worry. Don't stop the music because you've been hurt. Don't stop the music because you're tired and because you don't have nobody to be right next to you, encourage you, and say, "I need it." You know, there's a way you can encourage you, and you're tired of encouraging yourself. Like I said, put some quotes out there and just every day do something every day. Change it up if you get tired. Change it up. Jazz it up or something. I know it's hard. It's freaking hard. It's just sad. I know it's hard. But I advise you guys, do something you can do. I know it's kind of stupid, like a kitty thing, but get a little cute little stuffed animal or something. What's your favorite animal? Like, what's your favorite animal? And just take that and hold it and just encourage it. Just encourage yourself. And you know what you could do? You could actually just get a little cute little shirt, little white T-shirt. I just thought this in my head, but get a little white T-shirt for your little bear or any kind of animal you like with your favorite, and then take a marker and write things on the shirt, and just write something, just say something, and then take that shirt and encourage yourself, and then take that shirt and hold it next to you, and then you can feel that warmness and feel like you're comfort and you feel safe, and encourage yourself that I'm getting that person one day. And like you could do that. You go to like the Better Bear, and they have this little hearts, beating heart. Get one of those and put in it, and then just feel like your person in your life is in you, and you're hearing that heartbeat, and it's like he's right there. So just like encourage yourself. I mean, I had one of my bears, and it had a heart in it. It's comforting and feel like he's right there. So if you think about like a person in your life you want, a faith or dream, get a little bear, name it, or give you a little animal or whatever animal you want, and just put it like this, and give him a name, and by faith that soon that you're man on his way, and not just a man, but anything you have for your life. It's not going to just be a man, it could be something else, but just hold on, you're gonna get it. I guess I'm doing this to tell you guys, do that for me to encourage myself. Maybe somebody out there is going through the same thing. Man or woman going through the same thing. Because I know maybe they need to listen to. Maybe you guys need to listen to what it feel like, because you're not alone. And maybe I need to listen because I need a friend to encourage me too, because I don't have a friend. I don't have somebody to encourage me by faith, to tell me, step my face, hey, you're gonna get it. Breathe that. And I don't feel to breathe that because I don't have somebody else to tell me that. I have to tell that myself every day. I have to do things myself every day. I don't like it. I'm tired. Sometimes I feel sad sometimes. Sometimes I want to cry because I just don't have that patience. I just don't have the people in my life to encourage me because nobody wants to encourage because they're not there because they don't have to. They don't have to because, you can explain it to tell you guys. They can explain it to you and blow in your face. You could tell them and blow your face because they're not going to understand you. So don't waste your breath to tell people because they're not going to understand it. So if you're going for the same thing, and I think that's good to tell you guys that so you could understand how I feel and understand how you feel, and you're probably the same thing how I feel. You just gotta, those things you just gotta leave that. It's like, okay, I could give you an example. Like, oh, I'm gonna get an Xbox, and you could tell somebody get an Xbox, but they're not gonna understand it. So it's not the time to tell it, because if you tell them, they're not gonna understand anyways. So the point is, it's not worth to tell somebody to how you feel. They don't understand you. I mean, of course, you could tell your best friend, you could tell them your best friend, your bestie, your chickie, whatever. But there's times you just can't because they're not gonna understand you. If if you if your friend like a single don't have anybody and they understand too, that's perfect. Then you have a close best friend to understand you. But if you don't have like me, don't have somebody to understand you, don't have a relationship and a person in your life to tell you how you feel, you don't have that person in your life, and you don't have a friend to talk to, you don't have a family to tell to because their family don't understand you, and your family don't kick a brat, and your best friend not gonna understand you, you're not gonna kick a brat because they don't think that. They're not gonna understand that. Okay, you're gonna get disappointed every day when you find somebody or you want somebody, and then you're gonna get disappointed every day yourself. So I'm trying to save time for you guys, so you guys don't get disappointed. But that's why it's best you guys not to mention things or talk with people because they're not gonna understand. So that's why people don't understand you how you feel. It's not everybody gonna understand you, so you just have to roll it in it. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like think of some good things. Like when you feel like you're alone, you don't have anybody. Like I said, find something to encourage you. Music, singing, encouraging stuff. Get a little stuffed animal or something to put something in to make you faith. Give something to hold and something you feel like I'm gonna get this one day. Find something to encourage you, and what's gonna encourage you is gonna stick in your mind. It's gonna stick out to you. It's gonna stick out to you, and just like wow, yeah. So just like that, okay? Just keep breathing things. Just keep breathe. Don't stop. And then you know what? It's gonna be hurt. It's gonna be sting sometimes. If you just broke up with somebody, better person's gonna find you. If that person's not for you, they're not. There's another person out there for you. It's gonna be the right person. Just keep breathing. Don't stop. Don't stop the music just because you giving up that easy. Don't give up something that you feel like it's gonna never gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just start breathing something, okay? Start breathing. Like it's sad, it sucks, but you're gonna cry about it or you're gonna do something about it. And I still to do something about it and just have something to breathe, something to encourage. Just hold something to encourage you, or get a T-shirt and write something on it or something, and then, and then, and then hold it and every night you look at that and think of it. I'm gonna get that. So just write stuff. White quote. Put a T-shirt or do a bear and make a little T-shirt for him and write on it. Encourage something. Encourage yourself. And I want to breathe that for you guys out there. You're gonna get something. Breathe heaps. Breathe faith. Breathe good things. And breathe positive things. And I want to sign this off now, but if you don't know Jesus Christ, it's never too late to know Jesus Christ. Just ask Him in your heart and He will give it to you. He died for your sins. He gave your life for you. You just got to keep holding on to know Jesus. Jesus loves you. If you want to know Him, it's never too late. Just ask Jesus. Jesus, I want to know you. Do you know where you're going to go in this afterlife? That's the question. Do you guys know what you're going to do, where you're going to go after this life? Because, that's a choice you got to make from God. Do you know where you're going to go in this life? Because there's times some people don't know where they're going to live in this lifetime. You could wake up in the morning and you're not going to be here. It's time to know. If you want to know, it's never too late to know Jesus Christ. Because when you know Jesus Christ, then you know where you're going to go after that. But if you don't know where you're going to go, you think you're going to go to heaven that quick, but do you know Jesus Christ? Because not a lot of people don't know Jesus Christ. They think it's somewhere in this whole fairy tale. It's not. It's real. Jesus is true and the light and everything. He died on the cross for you, and everything you give, He'll give everything to you because He loves you. But don't waste your life. Don't waste your life out knowing Jesus Christ first. Know Him. Get to love Him. Know Him. Because then you know where you're going to go after this. Then I know where you're going to go. Then I feel safe that you guys know you're going to go to heaven. Then I know everybody's going to go to heaven. But when people don't know, sure don't know whether they're going to heaven or not, that's where you need to ask questions. That you need to know, ask Jesus that I want to know you, God. And that's the key is to love Him and hope and everything. Well, I just fall down to God and I just like take a flat. Look, I was there. When I lost my mom, I didn't want nothing to do with God. I was going backwards. I did some scenes, stupid scenes that I said I made some choices like I don't fucking wait, sorry, give me. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to say that. Freaking excuse me. I did not mean to say that. Forgive me, guys. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I meant to freaking I know what it feels like. I really am sorry, guys. I don't mean to cuss all that. I'm sorry. I saying that I know what it feels like because you mess up, you screw up, and that's so. I just like forget God and everything. I've just been, I made some poor choices. I screw up. I did some bad choices that my mom raised me the right way, and I just like I don't take a flat. I don't take a hoop. I don't do it. So I decided to go this website and did some dating with own story. And you get what I'm saying if you go look at my channel. I just did some screwing up scenes and I did that and I just made poor choices. And so and I learned some bad choices and I was getting the wrong darkness in my light and I was getting the bad darkness. And so don't do that. So I'm just saying, repent, forget God, and don't do that again. Learn something about it. Learn some stakes in life. I've been praying, learning stakes in my life. I got in a relationship when I was in my 20s, and I made some poor choices. And I'm not happy with what I just did, because I'm more old-fashioned way. I want to get married, do the right thing, walk down the aisle, do all the stuff. I don't want to fall in love yet till I get married yet. And so I don't want to fall in love and all of that. And so I did. I fall in love and did stupid things. And so I made some choices. You don't want to do that. So you learn something about yourself. Don't ever do that yet till you get married. Till the right person is in you. Don't. Get to know them first. Get to see them first. Understand them. But don't do that. But make sure they know God. That's the more keys. You gotta know if you don't be Loki oak no person because it's not very healthy. You let God put the right person and let God. You know that's what I have to say. But I hope you learned something about this and I hope that you think about what I just said about Jesus. You know like it's never too late to know God. You know, it's never too late. So I just want to let you guys go, but you have a blessed weekend and day, and just I love you guys and thank you very much for supporting me this time, and I know I'm not on all the time because I know I do this long videos to keep you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys, and I love you all. You have a blessed week. Love you. Bye.